Hello and welcome to another video. I won't be talking too much, it's not going to be a full commentary drive, but I'm sure I'll natter from time to time. Okay, we are in a Mercedes-Benz O405G, obviously an Arctic. Actually looking quite cool for once. And we are in the map Horizon 16, an excellent French map, and we're going to be on a short working of Route 1. So let's get that set up. I've actually picked the tour that we're doing, and I'll advance time to mean we don't hang around. What I've got to do is set up these machines. So first off, let's get this sorted. So we're line 1, 00100, and I know that the route should be 03. With a bit of luck, that's looking good. Come on, OMSI. And do the same up here. Line 001 and route 03. Voltaire. I don't know why, but I always like to check it's worked. I've set this up for, this is on this bus, this will issue Deutschmarks, and I've got the ticket packs aligned so that that coinage is correct, and I have replaced the actual ticket pack with the X10 Berlin ticket pack. So let me just check that's working as I expect. To issue normal tickets on this, you hit direct and then you've got 1, 2, 3. If it's a child, then hit the zone and then hit child and you get the child fare. For your day pass, just cancel that. For your day pass you want this special SPEC up here, and then 1 day, and that issues you your day pass. Okay, let's get a little bit of heating going. It's not too cold at the moment, but get that on, not that. Not too much, because you want to be able to hear me and hear the bus. Okay, let's roll time forward. 12:05. What's that bus doing there? It's gone. Let's take another couple of minutes off that. That'll do, and we're ready to roll into the first bus stop. So set up my automatic doors with this control here. That puts them into automatic mode. We discussed that before in another video. D for drive, release the parking brake, and I said I wasn't going to give a commentary, and I've already started doing it. Some of the corners on this with a bendy are a little challenging. But that all adds to the fun. It's looking good, they're stirring, and I haven't set up the brakes. Apologies for the harsh braking. I didn't fully depress the brake pedal before I started this shift, and I'll set the wheel up as well. That shouldn't happen again, but we had no passengers on, so no harm done.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, madame.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Okie dokie. Means I've got to remember how to work this. That's wrong. That's it, isn't it? Issue.
Mon ticket, monsieur.
Yeah. That should be your change. Merci beaucoup. And all that. And time to roll. Always helps to take the parking brake off if you put the parking brake on, as well as the station brake. The French don't seem to use these crossings very much in this map. That's probably true of real life as well. French crossings don't quite seem to have the authority that British crossings have somehow. Okay.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur. Monsieur, madame.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I do like the little dance they do on this bus when they get on. Quite entertaining. Of course, the other problem is I've got to remember where to go. I've deliberately turned off the mini-map. Force myself to try and remember the route. Of course, there's an element of risk involved in that. This is a really nasty corner. I've hit this curb many a time. What lights have we got? Green. Good, 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 good. Let's go. Well, that all worked out nicely. Yeah, it's a really nice map. This good FPS, frames per second on my rig. Works well. Very atmospheric. Yay! Let's go. Quite narrow on the exit to some of these roundabouts. Very, very easy to hit those curbs. Done it many a time. Whoops. Apologies. We don't want to go down there. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour. We've got somebody getting off as well. Just make sure that they do. Yeah. So.
Bonjour, monsieur. Un ticket, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
Bonjour.
Oui, oui.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci. Yeah, so in the interior mirror here I could see the door number 2 open in the middle of the bendy. And if door number 3 was open or 2, you get a warning light on the fascia here.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour. about half a minute early. No hurry. It's a 30 limit anyway, 30 kilometers per hour. So we're not in the rush hour, so we can be fairly laid back. The rush hour does... ooh, you're going to go, aren't you? Yeah, I knew he would. Rush hour does get a bit busy. That's the standard bus over there that comes with the map. Rather a nice bus. Haven't fully investigated that yet. Okay, 240 shoot. There we go. Right. Ready to roll. So what's the blue van doing? Not a lot. This is a sharp convex bend here, so I want to keep well off that. Can position it with the inside mirror, as I said, or once you get used to it you can use the steering wheel and the relation to the centre line as well, without having to use the near side mirror. Bonjour. Bonjour. Temperature's 18, fairly comfortable. Looks good. Get the wheels off the curb. And we're coming into, or we're already in the French town of Chateauroux. Again, I like the way the atmosphere builds on this map as you come into the town centre. Has a very very real feel about it. So we're going to make a left up here behind the red car. So do all the braking in a straight line. I'm on the brakes now. Off the brakes, turn on the gas. Bonjour. Doors number 2 closing now. Morning lights off, happy with that. Got a nice right to make at this roundabout, quite sharp. It's on full lock there. Yes, just about. Ideally should have had another inside, near side mirror check on that corner really, in the real world.
Bonjour, conducteur.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. If they get the heebie-jeebies and they vibrate like that, what I do is I close one of the doors. That forces them to stop doing that. Okay. Loving this sort of old town section here. This is a one-way street and we've got two lanes to the left. Now I'm going to deliberately split them at this point. Actually I wouldn't mind catching that red light. Go on, go red. There we go. So I'm slightly early and I could do with just lane there. On the map in Paynton, I split a lane, if you remember, and to be honest, I didn't really need to there, but here I do, because I'm going to make a sharp left, and the geometry is such that if I had a vehicle to my left when I made the turn, you'd hit it. There would be a high risk of hitting it anyway. So in this situation, on this lane, I think this is would be the correct procedure. I'm making the turn now. That really is dangerous if you had a vehicle alongside you.
Bonjour, conducteur.
Bonjour. Go our centre doors. Another challenging corner. Happy with that?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. We good to go? You need to do mirror checks pulling out carefully on this map, because the road spacing sometimes does allow vehicles to get by you quite easily. And so stay. So if you just go, that can lead to a potential accident. This is the main railway station. And we're nearly at the terminus. Only one stop. Oh well. Going to move across the lane now, so wait for the traffic to clear. Glance over the shoulder. And in fact, sorry, there is the main line railway station. Very, very nice map, this, very nice. And I've only done one of the routes. I've still got route 2 to do, and there's a route 8 as well, and then there are some specials, and there's a CSL longer distance route as well. We've got a no entry here, but it says sauf bus, which means, I think, accept buses. That is in fact designed for us. And then when you leave this terminus on the next run, you kind of go round that roundabout, that mini roundabout, the wrong way to get back into the bus station, and then you have to come back on yourself yet again to, in the end, head off down that road that way. You'll see what I mean if you do the route. Okay, let's hit the station brake, which will activate the doors and bring the route to an end. Make sure everybody's off safe. Have I applied the parking brake? Yes, I had. And turn the engine off. Okay. If you have been, thank you for watching, and slightly shorter than normal. And I hope you enjoyed the change of scene. I will try and keep the maps and to some extent the buses as fresh as possible. and try and talk a little less. Okay, I'll see you on the next video.